Gulch maze is just too expensive. You've been talking to my son. What is he up to? I already know about this foolish duel. There's something else, isn't there? Wayland's mother, mistress of Forsted traders. Not a woman to stand by and watch her son stumble out of the frying pan and into the fire. With a son like Wayland, you learn quickly. And in the end, this is all my fault. I should never have breathed a word to him about military service. So that's it. I should have known. Disgrace a war hero and slip out of Rathir. Well, I tell you what. Go on as you were, but give him the name of Ravenswing instead. I'll ship him right to Chloricon. A good shaking up, that's what he needs. When it's done, find me here. You'll be handsomely paid, I promise.
Don't miss the Seafoam Tavern.
Say, Captain, Wayland sent you. What's the word? This is a devilish curious business, and I don't mind saying so. A friend, you might say. I've been called other words, but don't you mind that. Raven's Wing? You're certainly named that ship? Well, and who am I to say otherwise? Aye, if you'll go and second his duel. That's the bargain, ain't it? Let's do our parts. Good day then, Dove, and good luck with it.
Eh?
Well,
Don't bother me. I'm waiting for a passenger. Some suicidal idiot. Can't be caught chatting. I want to make a good impression. I captained my first ship when I was no bigger than my papa's knee, and promptly crashed it into the dock, sinking 3 vessels with 1 wreck. It was then that I knew my destiny was to be a sailor. From that day forward, I spent my life on the water. 20 ships in 20 years. It must be some kind of record. In my experience, islands are places you visit in order to escape torment and certain death. The Gallows End is one destination I will avoid on future voyages. Unless I crash there, of course. Well, tie me up and drag me under. So you're the one the Navy's hooked into finding Gallows End and killing dead Kel. It's suicide! Really? Ask the others. Oh wait, you can't. But don't worry about them. Like my mother said, don't weep for the fallen, even if they could hear you. They wouldn't care. You know, the other applicants. Dead. All of them. All of the ones they found, that is. Plenty of others just vanished. One poor fellow was found cut into teeny tiny pieces. They needed a bucket to pull all of him from the surf. But don't you worry, we'll have a fine voyage. He's the worst of the worst. A villain who truly enjoys the pain he inflicts. He's a slippery one, though. Not even death can catch dead Kel. I'd love to be the one to bring him in. Maybe then I'd finally get some respect. It is a mysterious island fortress of dead Kel and his crew. Why? Do you know how to get there? Because I have no idea. I was hoping to figure it out as we go, but I'm starting to wonder if that's a good idea. Flattery will get you nowhere, unless I've had too much to drink. Then I'm afraid to say it'll get you all sorts of strange places. I shall not elaborate. Tari and I are ready when you are. Only what you want with you in case of an emergency. There aren't many merchants where we're headed. He's the fine first mate on the ground next to me. Words aren't his strength, although I'd be pressed to say what is exactly. I found him after I was forced to maroon my last first mate on a desert island. That man became obsessed with me, probably because we had sex, a lot. Seeing as I don't believe in navigation, I'd have to say no. Not at the moment. Not to worry. Once you've wrecked enough ships, you get the hang of it. Take all the time you need. Tari and I will be here. Bye-bye.
Lyria, light your way.
Just look at it all.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
It is done? Was he... Here, take this and I must make a confession. I nearly married Einar Abogast many years ago. My parents forbade it. I knew it was wrong, that he didn't deserve to be treated so. The follies of youth. I never dreamed he would grow so bitter and turn to that dark cult. Never. Rawani's antidote was true. He will improve. I have lost his father and his sisters to the war, but I shall not lose him. Sometimes I think, if I had married him, I now would be no better than the wyvern gift. And in the years since I broke our vows, I have had my own share of tragedy and loss. Yet I have not let it ruin me, but such is life in House Anwan. Thanks to you, Malian will recover, and House Anwan shall thrive. The wyverns were of respected and decent lineage, though their wealth was not great. Then the merchant's Gif bought House Wyvern, much to our surprise. They have mixed sea wash with fine wine.
Move along, citizen.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Faces in the market. Those Ferrari want to swindle me. I can't charge 5 gold a hand for this.
Curios, clasps, staves, and robes, all of the highest quality. Lyria's light guide you.
So much to choose from, I just can't decide.
Need to do any trade? I have some items for sale, or I can buy if you're looking to fence some items. Come again.
A thought.
Then the task is completed. I had hoped Mare might return, but it is not. Take this ring. As a reward. I've no need for it. She is not coming back. I shall be resolute. I will persevere. I know I shall. Now, for your part, the Hierophant has ordained another theft. You were specifically requested to perform it, along with a traveler of Moon Camp named Phasma Hume. Yes, the Hierophant was adamant that you and Phasma, but Phasma is no faithful. Why would we support a blasphemer? Good luck to you.
So you got all that right? The Hierophant is sending us to Rithin. I always took the Hierophant for a horned beast. Telling thieves what to steal, telling the free to worship. Some leader. I came here looking to get away from orders. But it seems you travellers follow commands like everyone else. I left a life of luxury behind to become one of the travellers of legend, like Spinning Tom or even Mare and Irian in the old days. I left the law and rules and trappings when I joined up, only to be saddled with a new seer. More like a new overseer. Well, guess I'm getting my full plate of orders today, between you and the bepoxed Hierophant. Look, this is my chance to shine, even if you're proved already. I'll meet you in Rithin. Let's begin. Heard about that, did you? It seems that we're starting to be recognised if the Hierophant asked for us to steal it. Ain't ashamed to say I figured our guy to be nothing but a barrel-gated loggerhead. But maybe they'll do right by me this time. Keep going. citizen. All your papers in order, then? Well, you'll need those to move your cargo. Say, you're not a merchant, are you? Or a sailor? I don't know what you're talking about. And you don't either. Coming in here and saying that out loud in front of everyone? Lyria! Depends on how loud you ask and whether there's gold crossing the counter, now doesn't it? Don't! Please, I've overheard them in the back. I've heard them go back there, to the little grill. They ask, what cost the lot by sea? And the answer is always, 5 and 9 by night. In the back, on my right. Remember, 5 and 9 by night. Lyria, where did I put the second form again?
What do you think you're doing there?
Stay dry, Captain. Good day, friend.
Fine curios, talismans, items of power.
Any luck down? The ledger! Oh, Lunala's smile, you've done me a good turn. Master Gwalchmay'll be pleased as a fat Jotun when I bring him this, he will. Oh, the things they say about that Lanshi. That she talked a Jotun out of his own hammer once, and another time sold some Varani fool his own silk for twice as much, after cutting it to ribbons and winding it on spools. Well, he's a good enough master all in all. Sees to it I earn every coin of my wages, though. No standing about, not in his shop.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
There we are.
What a wine you've brought. Remarkable wine. A remarkable woman, there's no denying. But you be wary. Those eyes of hers make promises. Promise things she'll never give. A third? Ought to save it. But I've had two, why stop now? So good. Nothing like it. Legs a bit unsteady. Better lie down just a bit. Yes, lie down. Just lie down for a moment. Easy does it. Oh, my poor aching head. What's that? Wine? Give it to me. That's the only thing for this aching head. Oh, better. A little better, yes. You, my friend, you know just the thing to make an old man happy. Mabrin wine, queen of all wines. Friend to any soul with such distinguished taste in wine. To you, friend. Two bottles. Now this is a happy day. The city watch never rests.
This is the customs house.
cost a lot by sea? I thought the meddler was taken care of along with the gnome. Go on. Horst will want to hear this.
Very heroic, my fine little war swan. You have tracked and fought your way to my very door, but the vault has been emptied and Lord Beeson has flown to Eamon's Isle. You don't even know, do you? Your own history. Well, let it stay buried. Under Lord Beeson, the Farlangi shall bring a beauty, terrible and sublime, into the world. Now! Good, you're here. Wish me luck.
What have I done? Lyria, this is awful. How the blazes did I kill him? This was a duel to first blood. I can't stay in Rathir. This will get out. Dead? How is he dead? I hit him once.